Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Today's beer, guys, comes from Starr Brewing. They're in Crozet, Virginia. This is their Reviver Red IPA. And guys, this beer was sent to me. They sent me 4. Matter of fact, it came today or yesterday. I think it came today. And they make some good beers, but they make transitional beers, in my opinion. They used to, and they still may, do some impressive, pricey, big bottles of their beers, but most of the stuff that's in these little 12-ounce bottles, it's in their little variety pack deals that they do, are good beers, but they're very transitional to the seasoned craft beer drinker. They are made with quality ingredients, and they are tasty, and they are very excellent transitional beers. And they produce those to get the micro lager drinkers over into something with a little more taste with better ingredients, and they do that very well. But for the seasoned craft beer drinker, they're a little lackluster. So, but I do appreciate them sending to me and get to review some of them. And I have probably reviewed most of them at one time or another, except for their new releases. I didn't go back and look to see if I'd reviewed this one or not. Being a red IPA, I think I have, but it's probably been a while. I'm not sure. I didn't go back and look. So this is the 2019 edition of this Reviver Red IPA, 6.2%er, so it's down below the ABV that I would look for in my go-to beer. So not probably something I would purchase, but we're going to review it anyway. It does have the ABV on the label here in bright blue ink. It says packaged on 08/28 of 19, and today is the 21st, so not quite, about 3 weeks old, guys. So pretty fresh. It says here red ruby India pale ale brewed with American hops for refreshing citrus aroma and flavor balanced by a firm maltiness. So fresh beer and ABV of 6.2 is on the label, both very easy to see and read. So no codes, no black ink on it. They are using a bright blue ink, which is very, very easy to see. So 2 thumbs up to those guys for packaging it very well. Let's jump over to Untappd, see if there's any additional information. It says Reviver is an India Pale Ale that blurs the boundaries between IPA and amber style. Specialty malts provide its inviting ruby red hue, medium body, and firm maltiness, while American hops impart a refreshing citrus aroma and flavor. So that's all we need to talk about. They're saying on Untappd it's 45 IBUs. So let's get it into the glass and see what we got here, guys. Nice hiss, a little bit of smoke. Into the glass we go. Let's stand it up and see if we can generate us a little bit of head there. Basically straight down the center there. A little bit of head, not much, about a quarter finger on the glass. Very clear beer. It looks like a filtered beer to me, guys. It does have a nice red mahogany hue to it here. More of an amber color down here on the thin part. Good looking beer though. To the nose we go. A little bit of hoppiness in there, not a whole lot. A little bit of citrusy notes. And some maltiness going on with it. But the hops are not off the chain. This is like into some citrusy notes, guys. That was decent. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to everyone at Starr Hill. Basically getting the same thing on the taste. A nice firm maltiness with a slight hint of some citrusy notes there, guys. Very easy to drink. Not getting any alcohol on the taste. Very pleasant. a good transitional beer, guys. Something to get the micro lager drinkers over into something with a little bit more taste, but not so much IBUs. It's going to blow your palate out of your mouth, but very pleasant to drink. Definitely has a more barley-esque maltiness to it than you're going to get from any micro lager. It is a tasty beer, guys. A good lawnmower beer, if you will. So, with that being said, let me sip on it and we'll come back and give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while. Decent beer. I mean, it's not world class, it's not outstanding. If you're a seasoned craft beer drinker, this is probably not going to appeal to you at all. Very subdued flavors and taste. Good transitional beer, like I said. I keep reiterating that they produce these beers to get to micro lager drinkers, basically, to try something that's made with a little bit better ingredients and not so much it's going to have a high alcohol content or have enough IBUs that's going to blow your palate out of your mouth. And that's basically what it's designed for. If you're not a craft beer drinker, you may find this very, very tasty. And if you are, you're probably not going to be impressed. So it is what it is. I'm between a B and a B plus, and the only thing that's going to sway me is they have the ABV on it and they have bright blue ink telling you the bottled on date and not a best before, used by whatever by date. It's written in black where you can't see it with the beer in there. They are doing the packaging very well. Final choke. A tasty beer, guys. It is a very good transitional beer. Other than that, like I said, if you've been drinking craft beers for a while and you like stuff with a little bit more alcohol and a little more body, a little more taste, this is probably not going to blow your hair back or your socks off like it is now. If I'd have had this beer 10 years ago, and I may have reviewed this before, guys, I didn't go back and look, but I've had a lot of the stuff from Starr, especially when I first got into craft beer a long time ago, and they were very impressive then. But now, good beers, but not world class. So to me, between B and a B plus, I'm gonna barely put it into the B plus range because of the ABV and the bright blue ink and bottled on date that they're putting on it. So 86 for me, guys. That's where I'm gonna put it, just over into the B plus range. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 88. I'm giving it an 86. We're pretty close there, guys. And over to Untapped, they have it at 3.59. That's in their B range. So I'm giving it a little bit better grade than that. And like I said, a lot of the people that post reviews and stuff on these sites are seasoned craft beer drinkers, and they want something that's a little more impressive than what a lot of these transitional beers present. But just if you're just getting into craft beers, this is a good one to try. You'll probably like it. It is a very well made beer. So with that being said, if you've had the Reviver Red IPA from Starr, this is the 2019 edition. I don't know how often they produce these beers, guys, and they produce a lot of them that's in their variety packs, and you'll get 4 different ones and 3 of each one in that variety pack. So that being said, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.